I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life.
Hello champions, today we're going to start working with the grammar section on page 10. So open up your AMCO books to the yellow section, which is the grammar section, and to page 10. Earlier in school, we learned about abbreviations, right? And we're going to continue working with abbreviations today. The only difference is that we're going to start working with abbreviations in distance, liquids, weight, temperature, and time. So I'm gonna explain each one of them for today's lesson, and we're going to start off with distance. In distance, we have this first one, which is inch. Inch is abbreviated into IN and a period. Now, an inch, if you see a ruler, it's about 2 and a little more centimeters. Here you have inch, and when you abbreviate, inch is transformed into IN in a period. Something that I want you to know and I want you to remember is that every abbreviation needs to have a period, okay? Just remember that. You're going to see them. Now, the second one is foot. A foot is actually the length of a ruler, and it's abbreviated into FT period, foot. Then we have yard. A yard is actually around 3 rulers, and it is abbreviated with YD and a period. The next one is called a mile, the same thing. Mile is abbreviated into ML and a period. The next one, centimeters. Centimeters is abbreviated into CM and a period. Now here, if you can see, we can write the pencil is 9 centimeters or 9 cm period. The next one is a meter. A meter is around 100 centimeters, and a meter is abbreviated into M and a period. Okay, and then we have kilometer. A kilometer, it is abbreviated with KM and a period. Here it's the parenthesis is not letting the period see itself, but this is the abbreviation. So we finished with the first ones, right? Start working with liquids, okay? I want you to remember these. In liquids, we have 1 quart, which is abbreviated into QT and a period. It means around 4 cups. Then we have 1 gallon. A gallon, it's abbreviated into GAL and a period. Then we have a teaspoon. A teaspoon is only 5 milliliters, and it's abbreviated into TSP. Okay, teaspoon into TSP and a period. The next one is a pint. A pint, it's abbreviated into PT and a period, and it's around 2 cups. A liter, it's abbreviated into L, only the letter L, and a period, okay? Then we have a cup. A cup is like a single cup. A cup is abbreviated into C and a period. And here you have a tablespoon. A tablespoon, it's 15 milliliters, which is abbreviated into TBSP and a period. Now, I want you to see the difference between a tablespoon and a teaspoon. A teaspoon is only 5 milliliters. In a tablespoon, it's 15 milliliters. So that means that a tablespoon, it's bigger than a teaspoon. Now let's continue with weights and temperature. Let's start off with weights. Weights, we're going to use a scale. This is a scale, and a pound, it's abbreviated into LB and a period, a pound. Then we have an ounce, which is abbreviated into OZ and a period. A kilogram, like the ones here, it is abbreviated into kg4. For example, here we have 4 kilograms and 1 kilogram. Although we don't have the complete word, we can identify just by the abbreviation. Then we have timing. During time, this is something that we already learned earlier before. We have the clock here, but I want you to identify hours, minutes, and seconds, okay? And we're going to identify them here. Minute is abbreviated into MIN, points. Hour is abbreviated into HRS and a period. And seconds are abbreviated into SEC and a period. Okay? Make sure you have that on mind. And the last one, we're going to identify temperature. This is related to science, which we worked already earlier this last week. And we have Fahrenheit, right, which is F, and Celsius with C. Here I have two thermometers, one for Celsius that goes from 0 to 100, and Fahrenheit that goes from 32 to 212. Okay, the abbreviation is F and C, Fahrenheit or Celsius. So anytime that you see a thermometer and you see the letter F, that means that it is Fahrenheit. If you see the letter C, that means that is Celsius. Okay, now with the explanation that we already had, we're going to the grammar section again, page 12. Just in case, if you need to go back and see each one of the abbreviations, you can go back to page 10 and 11, or you can go back in the video. Now here, we're going to complete from 1 to 10, we have 10 examples. For example, 1, let's work with number 1. 1 centimeter, how can I abbreviate 1 centimeter? So you're going to grab your book and you're going to put 1. Wait, I'm sorry. 1. And what was the abbreviation for centimeter? Let's see. Let me remember. If we don't remember, we can go back and let's look at centimeter. Centimeter. Okay, so we have cm in a period. So we can go back here. Cm period. And you write it there. Now you can continue with number 2, kilogram. Oh, and before that, remember that across that, we need to write also number 1, that is transforming 1 centimeter into inches, which is 0.39 inches. So here we also have to write an answer. So 0.39, and let's see, if you don't remember the abbreviation for inches, you can go back again, and the abbreviation for inch is IN in a period. So let's go back, and you can write IN in a period. And the only thing is that you have to write them in each one of them. So we're going to work page 12, and we're going to work with page 13. Okay, the same thing that we worked here, we're going to work here. And fill in the blanks. Now here, the word bank is going to help you a lot. So you can start off and start working.